Hi, this is a brief introduction to the MySimplebim application, which is a sample application for how to use the simplebim.Developer platform for creating your own applications. When you get the simplebim.Developer zip package, you unzip it somewhere on your computer, and you have this folder structure, and what you need to do is open the MySimplebim solution file. It's a Visual Studio 2005 solution, but you can convert it to 2008 or 2010 if you want. And here I have MySimplebim open in Visual Studio, and you see the solution and the different projects. The first thing you need to do for testing it is to make a rebuild solution, which makes sure that all the DLLs are built and copied to the right place. And when that succeeds, you can run the application. And the idea of the MySimplebim sample application is that it's an empty application. So it's a real application, but it doesn't contain any actual end user functionality. And your task is to define what functionality you want to have in your application. When you see the "Welcome to MySimplebim" text, you know that the build was successful. If you don't see this text, then you need to rebuild the solution. So I'm going to import an IFC model. This is our sample model. So importing IFC is a feature of the simplebim.Developer platform. And all the user interface you see here comes with the platform. Okay, now the model is loaded, and you see these different palettes here, which form the workspace. And you can start using this sample application. You can, for example, take an object from 3D and drag and drop it to one of the palettes to see the properties. Or you could take, let's say, all the walls from the objects palette and drag and drop it here to see all the properties of all the walls. Or you could take an object from here and drag and drop it here in 3D and isolate to see this one wall instance. So this is the basic stuff, and kind of shows what kind of things you can do, but really your task is to implement your specific functionality. When you want to see what's happening behind the scenes, you can go back to Visual Studio, and let's open, for example, the palettes. We have the single row viewer palette. Open the code and then set a breakpoint here in the populate list view. And now when we go back to the application and we do this drag and drop, it hits the breakpoint, and then you can look how the code is executing. For example, we get a row as a reference. It has a table, the table has a default column, and so on. So you can use the Visual Studio debugging features for getting an idea what's happening when we run this code. And you can, of course, step through the code just normally. And this MySimplebim solution, it has various palettes for different things that you can look at, to get an idea how the palettes work. It has workspaces, it has model views, and it even has a special import for kind of a dummy XML data, which you can look at if you want to make your own import from from another format than IFC. And that's basically all you need to know to get started. Thank you.